Gen Z has grown up in the most prosperous time in human history, yet we all feel like we're falling behind in life. Every day we see a 19-year-old making six figures online, but most people are struggling to even make ends meet. We were promised that if we just get a job, we'll be able to afford a house and have a family, but in reality, most of us are living paycheck to paycheck or unable to even get a job. We all try to start a YouTube channel or a dropshipping business, but every attempt has failed. In reality, we just keep getting older and we're just becoming more directionless than ever, hoping that something will eventually change. We've all wanted to buy a nice car, get a nice house with a big loan, and live our best lives. But that never happened because we've been distracted and addicted to consuming content that means nothing to us. How can we get what we want when we are doing actions that take us a totally different path? We've been thrown into the world of the internet and had unrestricted access to social media, which was made especially worse when short-form content came about. Short-form content fried our attention spans and made work on anything that wasn't instantly rewarding damn near impossible. Most people can't even focus on getting in shape nowadays, let alone getting rich or starting a business. All of this is made even worse by us constantly comparing ourselves with others on the internet, who are posting the best versions of themselves with filters and editing, which only makes us more insecure and weak. We start to follow other people's lives instead of creating our own and living the lives we deserve. At this point, it feels like people live only for others and not for themselves. It's pretty sad, honestly, and if you're not the center of your own life, then you won't live the life you deserve. You simply need to focus on yourself, not on others. To top it all off, people can easily distract themselves in comfort on the internet by watching videos and scrolling the second they get home, giving them a false sense of pleasure that keeps them stuck in the perpetual cycle. This cycle only makes them less fulfilled, more depressed, and keeps them stimulated enough to not do anything about it. And when comfort and distraction becomes your default, discipline becomes impossible. This of course leads to loneliness, unfulfillment, and eventually self-hate, which only leads to us having less and less control over our actions and lives, which not only affects you and your well-being, but also the people around you who hate to see you this way. This keeps the spiral going on without an end in sight. Most people live their lives thinking that they have to wait for opportunities to come to them, when in reality, the opportunities are there right now. You just have to act upon them and seize them. You could start a YouTube channel right now, or you could start exercising or training martial arts, and either one of those would change your life dramatically for the better. The question you have to ask yourself is, do you want to keep living this miserable life, or do you want to change? If you want to change, then all you need to do right now is take a small action towards starting. Either take 60 seconds and create your own YouTube channel right now, or sign up for a gym membership. Imagine how your first video would look like, or imagine yourself learning how to properly defend yourself, and how good that would make you feel. That's exactly what I'm doing right now with this video. It's my first one in a while, and it's the beginning of a new era for my YouTube channel. And let's be honest, without the first tiny step, nothing changes, if nothing changes.